If you watch a movie with subtitles, should be English subtitles, by the way, and you just watch the whole thing and enjoy it, you're going to pick up things, but it's not going to be much. You might get the feeling for how people use humor. You might improve your listening a little bit. You might pick out a few phrasal verbs or a few words. Maybe if you have a little notepad there as you're watching, not even pausing the movie, just write down a few things. Ooh, what's that? What's that? And maybe throughout the whole movie, you've written down 4 or 5 points. Not much, not too serious. That's fine. At least you're absorbing it. You're improving your listening a bit. You're getting a few things out of it. Okay, so that's one level. And I think that's okay because it's boring to, be too academic. So the simple answer is you can learn English watching movies casually. If you find you can't understand what people are saying without subtitles, then use subtitles and take notes as you watch. And don't pause too much, just keep watching through. If you want to use movies as a tool for learning a lot of English, that's a different kind of thing. That's a different project. Then you have to do a specific process, and you might regard it as a bit more boring. You have to pick a movie that is your English learning movie, and you say to yourself, this is the movie I'm going to use to learn a bunch of English, pronunciation, words, phrases, idioms, humor, all kinds of things, phrasal verbs, all of that stuff. Then you do need to break it down piece by piece. Then you do need to break it down into chunks. You need to watch maybe 10 minutes at a time. First, when you watch it, you have subtitles on. You're very careful to pause whenever you see something that you don't know and write down everything that you don't know, whether it's an idiom, a phrasal verb, and look that up. Now, try to look it up in an English dictionary, like the free dictionary. Even if it's an idiom, you can look up idioms in the free dictionary. Look them up. Look up example sentences. Make your own sentences underneath. Now, you might say, hold on, this is a little boring. Well, this is the other level, right? It is a way to learn, but if you want to learn a lot and not just a few things when you're watching a movie casually, you've got to be serious about it. You've got to go slowly. So go slowly. Go slowly, 10 minutes at a time. Take as many notes as you can. After you've finished going through the whole movie 10 minutes at a time, maybe it takes you 2 weeks, and you have pages and pages and pages of notes, and you've looked up everything, and you've tried to copy the pronunciation. You've tried to imitate the characters and understand the sounds and try to link words together. What are you doing? How do I say that? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are they saying? What are you doing? They're saying it quickly. Copy that sound. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? All of these things are things that you do, and you make notes, and you study your notes. When you're on the toilet, you review your notes. This becomes a big project, and maybe one whole movie takes you a whole month. That's fine. Okay, now that's a different thing than watching casually, but this is your learning movie. The last thing you do is you turn off the subtitles. You watch the movie from beginning to end, once, twice, however many times you need, until you understand the entire movie. And you say to yourself as you're watching it without subtitles, I understand exactly what they said there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Because you've mastered it piece by piece. You've looked up everything, right? You've imitated. You've picked up all the pieces. And your listening is now better. So now you're able to hear what people are saying. So now you're also improving your listening skills. So again, this is just 2 different ways to learn. I think both of them are good. It's more enjoyable to learn the first way, but the second way does work. And there are people who do it, get into the routine of doing it, and they improve. It helps a lot. But you have to pick something you like. It's very important. If you pick a show you hate, a documentary that you are not interested in, then you're going to give up easily. A lot of people like to watch Friends, the TV show, to learn English. Fine. Very good. Some people like to watch documentaries about things that they like. That's fine. That's good. Very interesting. If it's interesting to you, the topic. But it's got to be something you enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, it's easy to give up. Okay? So go out there, start watching movies. And if it's boring, just push through it, because that is honestly a good way to improve your spoken English and you're listening. Okay.